In this video lecture, we'll be creating a Java program for interface in this project. So, okay, let's go ahead and kick off immediately. First of all, you go ahead and import this because we'll be accepting input from user. So go ahead and import java.io, and I've created a class called employee, and what we need here is we collect employee data, and we're going to assess an employee in this project. So first of all, you go ahead and create int, let's say int range number, and rate 1. Let us rate the employee. Rate 1, rate 2, and rate 3. So we're going to rate the skills, the Java skills, the Python skills, and the PHP skills of the employee. So go ahead and put string name of the employee name. So the name of the employee, and then using buffered reader, br is equal to new buffered reader, and go ahead and give argument of new input stream, reader system.in, press semicolon at the end, and let's create a method, and let the method name be void get input, and this throws to exception because we're getting some input from reader from the user. So first of all, we're going to say system.out.println. Let us display this. We're going to request this. Please enter employee details. This is going to be in a string format, okay? Because we are requesting this. Okay, enter employee details, and the details we need is the rate number, the name, and the percentage of the skills. That is the rate 1, 2, and 3. So that is the skill levels and the skill levels. So skill levels of, I'm going to see Java, Python, and PHP. So we're going to demand for the skill levels of this. Is that 2%, 3%, 4%, and so on. So the next thing that we need now is for the range number, I'm going to say range number is equal to, because we'll be accepting this, we have to pass this to integer. We have to cast this. So we're going to say integer dot pass int. So using the object of the buffer reader, br dot readline, we check what user gave to us, and for the name, so the name is going to be equal to br dot readline. So put a semicolon here. So you go ahead and put rate 1. That is for the skills, Java skill. Rate 1, you pass this to integer. So let's go ahead and copy this. Just copy this and paste it here. And then copy this and do that for rate 2 and 3. Okay, so change this to rate 2 and change this to rate 3. So now you've done this, we need to display this. So go ahead and create another method. Let's create another method called void display. Another method called void display. And inside here, we go ahead and use system.out.println, system.out.println, and I'm going to say your range number is. So go ahead and put the range number. Okay, so go ahead and copy this and let's do the same for other ones. So we'll go ahead and edit this. Your range number is, and your name is. Your name is, go ahead and give the name here. And your Java rate, your Java skill is rate 1. Your Python skill is, go ahead and put rate 2, and your PHP skill is rate 3. So this is rate 2. Okay, so this will help us to be able to display this. Then we'll go ahead and create another class that will extend to the employee class. Let's say class output. Class output extends employee. Class output extends employee, and inside here we've created a method get input. So you're going to come inside here and let's initialize, say int hood. So let's use int average, because we're getting the average score of the ratings. Is that my average? Okay, int average, so I can be able to access the employee. And let's use float percentage. So now that we have created float percentage, let's go ahead and create another method. We're going to call this void evaluate. So we can be able to evaluate the employee, and this throws exception. So exception, and let's go inside here and call system. No, we first of all call the get input method. Copy this, and you paste it right inside here. we get the input, put a semicolon at the end, and we go ahead and use average, int average that we created, which is this. We go ahead and evaluate and calculate the average. So the average is equal to rate 1 plus rate 2 plus rate 3 plus semicolon at the end. And you go ahead and calculate the percentage of this. So this is float percentage, so I'm going to say percentage is equal to percentage equal to float, because we're going to divide this. So that is float average, divide, remove this a from here, divide this by 3, put a semicolon at the end, and that is okay. So go ahead and create another method. And that is going to be method display. Okay, I have method display. I'm gonna have void screen show. So void screen show. So I'll drag this down. So void screen show, we have to display this. So system dot out dot print line, system dot out dot print line. So inside here we're going to say overall rating is you go ahead and put average. So that is what we have here. And let's go ahead and know why this is not. So what could be the problem here? So I'm checking out to know why this. Okay, let's take this, go ahead and cut this and put this just below here. Okay, so this method needs to be inside here and not outside, so we have to be very careful where we are putting our methods. Okay, so this is right inside here. So the overall rating is the average, and go ahead and put a percentage. So system dot out dot print line, system dot out dot print line, and I'm going to say your percentage is, concatenate this and put percentage here. Okay, so this will display the average, the total, and this will display the average. I think we should make this to be total, and so it will always rhyme. Let's change this to total, and change this to total, and change this to total, and let this be average, so that it will be okay, average, and here average. Okay, so you also come back here and change this to total and change this to average, because the percentage will give us the average. Okay, so average, so that is okay. So this is float. Okay, so now we have been able to display this. So we need a main method for us to be able to show this on the screen. So we need a main method for this. So what we need to do right now is go ahead and make sure that everything here is okay, so that we don't run into any problem at all. So let's ensure that everything here is okay. All right, so go ahead and close this brace here and remove this from here. All right, so let's go ahead and create a class, drag this down, and this class is where our main method will be, class company, because the company is accessing the employee. Class company, and drag this down. Go ahead and put public static void main, public static void main, string args. Then outside here, drag this down. We go ahead and show, we're going to create a method with output OT is equal to, this is a constructor, let's say method. So output OT is equal to new output. We create a constructor for us, and go ahead and put a semicolon at the end. So now that we have this, you use OT dot evaluate, so that is for this constructor. Then let's go ahead and call the next one. We'll check why the error is there. I have to check why the error is that place. So OT dot screenshot. So here, let's see, say throws declaration. So go ahead and add through declaration, and the error is gone. Okay, so the code is really very bunch, and I hope you're following me step by step so that I can be able to put this down. And let's go ahead and go over here and run configuration, and this is project 14 here. Click OK, and this project 14. So the main class is a Java interface. And the main class is company. So go ahead and apply this and run this code. So let's drag this close. Say please enter employee details, starting with the reg number, the name, and the percentage. So wow, I clicked enter without writing anything. So go ahead and put the reg number to be 101, enter. So the name is AGK, and the skill level of Java is 78, and for Python is 90, and for PHP is 80, and the overall rating, your overall rating is 248. So we need to calculate this to make sure that we really got what we need. So let me get a calculator for this, okay? So I accidentally closed my window, my Eclipse. So let's go ahead and run this code again, and let's input the details again. 101 is the reg number, AGK is the name, and the skill level for Java is going to be 98 this time around, and Python is going to be 90, and PHP is going to be 100, and overall rating is 288. So let me get my calculator. So previously I got my calculator and my window, my Eclipse suddenly closed because I don't know, I've already programmed so much things here and I don't know why it's really doing this. So let's go ahead and add 98. 98 plus 90 plus 100, and that is equal to 288, and go ahead and divide this by 3. So let's make sure that our percentage is really working out fine. So 96.0. So go ahead and close this. So you can see how to use interface in Java programming. So I'll take this backwards again, and the code is just very before you. I can drag this down a little bit so you can see how the code from beginning to end. Okay, I hope you followed me step by step, and you can be able to get to this point where we implemented our project. And you always see me coming over here to run configurations instead of clicking on run. So you can always click on run and your project will execute very well. The reason behind this is that I have worked so much with my Eclipse that I'm noticing that sometimes it hangs, and for me to be able to run my project, I need to go ahead and run configurations for this to work out fine. So I hope it's not happening in your own. Alright, this is all about interface, Java program for interface in our projects, and I believe that is very awesome. And if you have any question, please try to use the question and answer section, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.